All right, yeah, because I gotta see what the hell this is about. Because I have heard rumors about this, like Mickey Mouse not being affiliated with Disney no more, which I think is very odd, seeing as how Disney created Mickey Mouse. So how the fuck can he lose a copyright to something he created? I, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see what the hell's going on here. But yeah, this seems a little interesting.
Strikes midnight tomorrow. It won't just mean the start of a new year. It will also be when copyright protections expire on a number of well-known books, films, and musical compositions. That includes works like All Quiet on the Western Front, Peter Pan, and the Marx Brothers musical Animal Crackers. But one work that's entering the public domain on 2024 is getting a lot of attention. CBS News senior business and technology correspondent Jolene Kent has the story.
It's a simple early rendition of perhaps the most recognizable cartoon character ever created. The 1928 animated short Steamboat Willie marks the film debut of Mickey Mouse. And Minnie, too. Now, almost 100 years later, this landmark piece of entertainment will enter the public.
Yeah, I saw them yesterday, man. I saw them yesterday on TV. Right before they was posting an advertisement for Disney. So, yeah, I saw that.
Domain, meaning Disney will lose its right to control it, and others can use the images as they wish. This was set to happen years ago, until Disney, with other groups, got Congress to pass extensions. But the last of them expires at midnight on New Year's Eve.
And what basically is happening now is that we will be able to do to the great works of Disney what Disney did to the great works of the public domain before him. And that's how creativity is supposed to happen. We build on our past.
Lawrence Lessig is a Harvard law professor and expert on copyright issues.
So this is a bit of a full circle moment then.
Absolutely. And I think Disney should celebrate that, because what we know about the creativity of Walt Disney and the Disney Corporation is that they've made stories relevant to our current time.
So starting on Monday, anyone has the legal right to use Mickey and Minnie Mouse in new creative works like books and films. But there's an important caveat. It has to be the Steamboat Willie versions, not the more familiar renditions of the characters that followed.
Got you.
What are the limitations?
So Steamboat Willie then just say that. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. Don't say like Mickey Mouse, because like then it's just like, well, damn, like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is Disney not in control of Mickey Mouse? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, what? But they talking about the older version of Mickey Mouse. Like, they giving that away. So Steamboat Willie, I guess, basically like you can, you know, do whatever with it. So then this somebody else, like I guess somebody else can just come in and just take control of it then, right? And just sell shit and just kind of do stuff with it, since Disney doesn't own it anymore. If I'm understanding that right, like I'm sure they're not just going to leave it out there for the public just to, you know, whatever, just to use it in whatever fashion they want to use it in. Like, I'm sure there's like some company out there that will come in and like be like, all right, well, Disney don't want it, then fuck it, I'll take it. Like,
What are you not allowed to do?
You cannot use the characters in a way that misleads consumers into thinking that Disney has produced or sponsored your product.
Jennifer Jenkins teaches at Duke Law School, specializing in intellectual property and the public.
But I feel like that'd be so like, I mean, of course, obviously you could just say in your advertisement, if you want to sell something or if you want to do something, whatever, you know, hey, not affiliated with Disney, right? In the little captions or whatever, you could say that. But like, people are just going to automatically assume that with Disney. Like, I mean, unless you're of a new generation, obviously that has no idea, you know, of that version of Mickey. But most people know that, you know what I mean? So most people are just going to automatically be like, oh shit, like this is Disney. It's been affiliated with Disney for decades. Like, why would people not assume, you know? So that's going to be difficult. That's going to be hard.
Domain.
The way I think about that is the public domain is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
A case in point, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh.
He walked out of the 100-acre wood and into the public domain 2 years ago when the original literary work lost its protection. And that led to this.
Oh.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, a critically panned, low-budget slasher film where the beloved characters go on a murderous rampage.
Blood and Honey was buzzworthy because of the shock value, because it grossed people out. But in the long run, our culture gets to decide what kinds of public domain reuses have enduring appeal. Disney is the poster child for just how valuable the public domain is. If you think about their beloved movies that we've all watched, so many of them are based on public domain works. We've got The Lion King and Frozen and The Little Mermaid and Sleeping Beauty and Snow White. I could go on. And so that makes this moment deeply symbolic and highly anticipated because Mickey Mouse is the emblem of both of those tendencies.
Steamboat Willie is getting lots of attention, but in recent years, copyright expirations have become routine. Over the years, many other characters have entered the public domain without much fanfare, including Tarzan, Sherlock Holmes, and even Frankenstein's monster.
What are some of the high-profile characters that will enter the public domain in the next few years?
So we have a lot to look forward to the next few years. We've got Donald Duck, we've got Superman, we've got Batman. We've also got movies such as The Wizard of Oz, Casablanca, Gone with the Wind. We have a lot of wonderful works and a lot of forgotten works going into the public domain in the next few years.
You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
For CBS Saturday Morning, Jolene Kent, Los Angeles.
Now I want to sing this. Right?
I ain't even gonna cap. I almost did. But I get it now. I guess I understand. But it's just kind of like crazy. Like, you know what I mean? That's just wild as hell. So basically now motherfuckers gonna be making Steamboat Willie movies and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay, well, that's pretty much all I care about. But all right, I just want to know what the hell that was about. Like, that just seemed really weird to me. Like, how the hell does Disney not own Mickey Mouse? Like, that's crazy. But I get it. Okay. Well, it is what it is, man.